Hello, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics, here with your release for this Sunday. We have 6 new fabrics. We have a few different fabric types for you and lots of pretty cute prints. There's some slightly different stuff today, so fingers crossed that you like it. We have lots of coordinates to go with these, so bear with me while I show you all of them. And don't forget you can actually see them possibly a bit more clearly and for longer on our website as well. So we take pictures of our fabrics with these coordinates on there as well, so you can have a flick through and see which ones you like the best. Okay, first fabric. I think you're going to love this one. We all love this one, so I'm hoping that means that you guys are going to love it too. It's a cotton spandex, and this is upside down. Excuse me. We hold it so you can't see the yucky bit from the supplier. There we go. This is our Hello Summer. We love that that is written on there because now we don't need to name it. It comes readily named, this one, which is really nice. So it's this gorgeous blue. It's got all sorts on here. We've got some flowers, some bananas, some watermelons, pineapples, flamingos, pretty leaves. There's lots. So this is 180 GSM cotton spandex. And it's about 180 centimetres wide. You get a lot of fabric in this one. And it's got some beautiful colours in there, so there's lots that we can match with as well. So let me show you the stretch. Hang on, I've got 2 pieces of fabric. It's doubled over there because this is what we get at the beginning. So I'm just going to put it upside down to show you the stretch properly. Really nice stretch horizontally, and it's got some stretch, probably more, yeah, a little bit of stretch there vertically too. Now what it also has on here, I'll bring it up nice and close, see if you can see, so that like little embroidered star right there. It's got those over the fabric as well, and then there's a smaller one there. They're really subtle because they're the same colour as the background is. But it just adds that little bit of extra interest on there. It's kind of cute. Alright, so I'm going to hang this upside down just so that I can show you what colours look really nice with it. Okay, so this is one of the new ones. This is Tickle Me Pink Rayon Modal. It looks really pretty. So lots of pinks go with this one. So that's the Tickle Me Pink. And this is the yellow Rayon Modal, which is really cute. We have pink double brush poly and peach double brush poly. It's really cute with the flamingo there. Fairy floss cotton spandex. So this is a similar weight. A lot of them are actually a similar weight. In fact, I think all of them are a similar weight. But this, I guess, is the same fabric type. But there's no reason why you can't use those other fabric types with this. You just need to be careful if one fabric is stretchier than another and the recovery isn't quite so good. You just need to be careful which fabric holds the other's weight. If it's a particularly stretchy fabric with not so great recovery that's holding the weight of another one, it might not work so well. But if you just flip them around, then it can work really well for you. But look, there's lots of options, and you can also just do separates, and then it really makes no difference. You don't have to worry about that. But if you're unsure, just type the question in our Facebook group and we'll get on and let you know what we think, and then other customers will get on as well and let you know what their experience is with it and that sort of thing. So we've got a really nice little group. And it's a great little environment to ask questions if you're not sure. There's no judgment. Everyone's really nice in there. They'll help you out as much as they can. Okay, that was a little sidetrack. Sorry about that. Next one. This is banana double brush poly. And put that back over there. Coral double brush poly. Apricot single brush poly. And last one, bubblegum single brush poly. That looks so nice. They look really great. We've got so many coordinates now that go with our fabrics. So this is Hello Summer. It is upside down at the moment, and it's just beautiful. So I think you guys are going to like it as well. So extra wide, cotton spandex, 180 GSM. Okay. Now the next one is a little bit different as well. I love it. I'm hoping you guys are going to love it too. It's an ITY. So that's just, ITY doesn't really tell you much about the fabric. That just describes the yarn. But the fabric is like a slinky, cool fabric. It is a polyester, but it's a really slinky type polyester. This one. Let me bring it up nice and close so you can see that. So we've got almost some animal print in there, and all this gorgeous gold foil over the top of it in these cute little patterns, and this gorgeous royal blue. I love it. I think it's just a little bit different. Now with the foil, you need to be careful with washing if you have any of our fabrics that have foil on it. I am the laziest washer in the world. Everything goes into the washing machine. I do sort into colours, so I'm not that bad, but all goes into the washing machine and then straight to the dryer. I know it's not the greatest, but anyway, that's the way we do it in the Faulkner household. But this should not go in the dryer. And I would put it in a wash bag if you're going to put it in the washing machine, because this foil will come off if it's not cared for. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're going to get some of this one. Okay, so ITY is really great stretch. Both ways, and really nice drape. And as I said, it's that slinky, cool feel, so it gives you really nice drape, but you can pull it tight as well over there, and it can look really nice. Not necessarily on me, but it can look nice on some. Okay, so that's that one. Now this one, we didn't have a nice blue that went with it, unfortunately, but it looks nice. You can either put it with the ivory or with the white. This is white bamboo, actually, this one. So white bamboo or white double brush poly, and this is ivory double brush poly. Obviously black would look stunning with it as well. We don't usually do the photos with black because it's a bit of a given that they're going to look good most of the time. So this is called Glisten in royal blue, and it's an ITY. Okay, now I have a woven for you. It's starting to get warm, so it's time to bring out a few wovens. This woven is a cotton linen, which is a beautiful combination. So 95% cotton and just 5% linen. But it does, you can kind of feel the linen in it. It's 110 GSM, so it's not the lightest of wovens. Certainly not the heaviest either. It's a pretty good mid-weight woven, really. No stretch, obviously, because it's a woven. And these are 145 centimetres wide, which is a really good width for a woven fabric. They're often, I think, 112 centimetres wide. So keep that in mind when you're looking at patterns, that it is a bit wider than your standard woven. So that may mean that you get to buy less, which is always great. So this has got a navy background. We actually have this in stock at the moment with a black background, and it's got some sort of beigey, browny coloured flowers in it. It's really nice as well. So this is the navy blue version. So we're calling this one Flowery Nights in pink for the flowers. I would love a pair of shorts out of this myself, but make a beautiful dress, beautiful top, skirt, shorts, pants. All pants would be really nice in this. So there's lots that you could do with it. And we have lots of solids as well that match. See how it's harder to put a woven around you the way I do the knits. They kind of slink into place a bit easier. Okay, there we go. Now, slate, single brush poly, looks really nice. What else have we got? We have pink, double brush poly. So I envisage, and just because I envisage this doesn't mean that's the way that you should make it, but for me, I see a nice little pair of shorts out of this and a top out of one of these coordinates. I think it'll look great. Periwinkle blue. This is a double brush poly. If you want to match in with the leaves, the dark green double brush poly looks really good. Cornflower blue rayon modal is really nice. And you know how I feel about rayon modal t-shirts. They are just the best. So that would be a really cute little outfit. Where am I up to? Coral also looks nice. Find coral. There we go. Coral's a bit of a winner with those flowers as well. Chambray looks really good with those leaves. It kind of matches in with the blue and the leaves there. And white double brush poly or white bamboo, whichever you prefer. So there's quite a few options to go with that. I can't wait to see what you make out of this sort of thing. We'll see how you go. I know that there's very much a band of knit supporters and a band of woven supporters. Generally, I'm on the knit bandwagon because I just find them so quick and easy to sew. But there is a place for woven, and I'm going to have more woven in my wardrobe this summer. I already have a dress made out of woven, that red bedazzled dress that I showed you. So I'm going to get a few more things. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is a new to me pattern, but it has been talked about a little bit in the group. This is the Laura dress by Rebecca Page. I can't get back far enough to show you all of it. I'll post a picture up. This is so it's a dress that you can do in woven or knit. This is a double brush poly, so it's a knit. This one's Think of Me. It's from Christine's collection, I think. Kind of cute, and it's a really nice comfortable dress. I've already found a few other fabrics that I'd really quite like to make the same dress out of, and it could give a really totally different look. I think this can be casual. I think with the right fabric it could be dressy as well. We'll see if I can pull that off or not. Anyway, so it's a Laura dress and the fabric is Think of Me. Okay, next, this is one you've seen before a little while ago now. This one is a single brush poly, and it's called Crimson Rose. It's one of our super, super wide single brush polys. So what is it, about 175 centimetres, I think. It's got some cute little colours in there. And it's got, oops, I think this has been cut on an angle. There we go. It's got some horizontal stretch and some vertical stretch and nice drape. Now, just use some of those ones. Let's see which colours I need here. Okay, so slate, single brush poly, looks really good. Sky blue, double brush poly, looks nice. Sea foam, looks really pretty too. This is double brush poly. And navy, single brush poly, one of our new ones from last week. Looks really good with it as well. As does the navy rayon modal. I'm just going to show you those together. Navy is so tricky. You can see this one here is the rayon modal, and this one here is a single brush poly. You can see how much darker the rayon modal is. Often the navies that we get in brush poly are not overly dark, and can make it tricky to match, but the rayon modal is definitely a lot darker. Okay, indigo double brush poly also looks really nice. All the blues with this one, lots and lots of blues. Dark blue double brush poly. I think it's this one over here. Cornflower blue round modal. All these blues look fantastic, don't they? I really like all the blues with this. Chambray, looks really nice. This is one of the original ones we put with it, I think. And where's my little list? Aqua, double brush poly. And find it. White bamboo or white double brush poly, whichever. Okay, so this is Crimson Rose single brush poly. Just 2 more left, nearly there. We've got this animal print, which is a little bit different. This one. There we go. I'm losing track of my animals with all of these. So we've just called this one Daredevil. But it's pretty funky, I think. I quite like it. So this is a double brush poly. Nice stretch both ways. And really nice drape as well. So this looks nice with tan, double brush poly. Black would obviously look really nice. And ivory is the other option for this one. Cute. Okay, so that's Daredevil double brush poly. Now we are up to our Lush Sunday special for this week. This one, I nearly ran out of room on my page to write all the coordinates that this one has. This is a single brush poly. And it's called Unforgettable. And it's kind of sweet. And really cute colours for summer or the warmer months, if it's not quite summer yet, is it? Give it time. Okay, so really nice stretch horizontally, vertically, and really nice drape. Okay, now let's find all of these coordinates that I have for this one. Slate, single brush poly, looks good. Raspberry, single brush poly. This one's getting a bit low, I think, the raspberry, but there's still some there. So raspberry single brush poly. Pink bamboo, how pretty is that? I really like that combo. Now I need to find some from my pile over here. Oh, it's here. I've got piles of colour cards everywhere. Periwinkle blue, double brush poly, looks really nice. Olive, single brush poly, one of our new ones, looks good. Masala, double brush poly, that looks great with those darker coloured roses there. Light sage, single brush poly, so many options with this one. Ivory, looks good, double brush poly. Dark rose, I like this colour, double brush poly. And then dark mauve as well, double brush poly, looks really good. And cornflower blue, round modal. Now I think I've left one behind. Blush, single brush poly, also looks good, and I forgot to pick that one up. Oops, sorry about that. The picture will be on the website. Army, double brush, double brush poly, looks great. And then the last one is this dark green, double brush poly. So that is all the coordinates that go with this one, our single brush poly. Really nice, light, bright, warm weather type print. So it's $14 a metre just for today, just for Sunday. So it's a great time to try this sort of fabric if you haven't given it a go before. We also have our feature fabric still running for this week. That one's a DTY. So that's very similar to ITY. It's like a slinky, cool fabric, knit as well. Bright Wonder, that one is, and that's also $14 a metre. So you could grab a couple of bargains while you're putting in the order for all the other stuff that you're going to get. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. You can win 3 metres of this fabric as well just by commenting on the post in our Facebook group. So please do that. We like to read all of your comments in there. Okay, I hope you liked today's fabric, and I'll see you again next week. Thanks, bye.